action here at MGM. Once again, it is all brought to you by GTD Promotions, Samson's, and Man Down Promotions. Sponsored by Japón is Yours and El Mexicano brand products, bringing table Somos El Mexicano. Our three judges, Lisa Giampa and Don Trella. The referee in charge, Taylor. And now Premier Boxing Champions presents 10 rounds in this division. Introducing first in the green trunks, he weighed in at 129 pounds. He's 13 by knockout, opposite of 3 defeats and 3 draws. Sinaloa, Mexico, here is the tough Eduardo Ramirez. Seen his opponent across the ring in the blue corner wearing the black and gold trunks, 1.5 pounds. With the record of 25 victories, 7-2 defeats. Fighting out of Valencia, California by way of Toho, Philippines. He is the former WBC feather. Here is Mark Magnifico. Boxer, second. Right here, gentlemen. Good job. Lines on both sides are good, so you're getting full belt line, all right? You got my instructions and my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Set to preside over this scheduled 10-round affair at 100, and Mark Magsayo and Eduardo Ramirez, both of them here at 130 pounds. We talk about Magsayo's back. We talk about Ramirez's experience. He has vied for Selby when he did not make weight. And so for Martini, he immediately tries to establish it, but for the southpaw behind the jab. So it'll be interesting to see how the opening round plays out tactically.
Ramirez's body language is Isaac Cruz, where he gave up a lot of ground. Here he's actually pressuring Magsayo a little bit. So his looks different than the Isaac Cruz fight.
Yeah, different styles, obviously. Like Pitbull Cruz, he takes his time, cool, calm, collect. Needs to be explosive, that he is.
Good counter, left hand by Ramirez. 1 minute is elapsed here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. And again, Magsayo right hook. Needs to use the jab to find the range.
Yes, space.
Give him that counter punching
space,
opportunity.
Enough to counter you. And Ramirez didn't take the opportunity. He could have.
Ramirez goes to the body with a straight left. Very cautious. 30-pound fight.
Yeah, it was the punch that was hurting.
With a hook to the jaw.
Yeah. So he dropped him the first time with the hook, and then so he is vulnerable for that. Let's see if Magsayo can sneak
back. Was with a victory over Sebastian Round. That was last August.
Again, first
and ended up. Again, Ramirez is an experienced fighter with 28 wins, 1 no contest. Hoping to Magsayo would be an upset and make him a player here at 130 pounds. The champions, Emmanuel Navarrete, Andre Cacase, Lamont Roach.
Yeah, beautiful weight class. And I mean, Magsayo's we mentioned the Ray Vargas, the Brandon Figueroa.
Gary Russ.
What it is to be against an elite fighter. Against Ramirez, no pushover. Yes, too much to think, time to think. So I think Magsayo should jump on him. And
listen for that bell, gentlemen.
They've thrown about a similar amount.
All the way back. Let's go.
Nice. That's how you want to start it. Get in the inside. Let those combinations go. Don't give Ramirez even get comfortable.
Cautious start to the fight. We saw Magsayo go 6 shots in the opening round, while Ramirez landed just 6 of 30 shots. So we are hoping to see an uptick. We've seen it before from both fighters, Joe. They can definitely accelerate. We also know what's at stake here at the PBC prelims. We both have tasted defeat, and knowing how important it is to continue.
Absolutely. Hey, look, if I hadn't seen Ramirez fight a little bit differently of him, but the last impression of him was him just getting. In reality, he's a great fighter. He's got a great record, and he's got some real
top of the head there by Magsayo.
And you know what? The last expression, the knockout that he got in the last fight, 3rd round against Isaac Avular.
Yeah,
there is. They both beat him. Both the 3rd round were knockout. But again, going in that fight, Magsayo turned, and waited for the right time and landed that against Ramirez.
I didn't know you were a Birds fan. Turn. Under a minute and a half left here in the second. Just a classic. Right hand by Magsayo. Jab by who, again, just staying in the front there, trying to navigate. Been unable to really gauge the distance effectively,
Joe. Because the guy in there,
he just hit a nice left.
If you're going to throw it coming, you've got to be slicker to land punches against
But if
Ramirez.
you know he's going to continue with that third, fourth punch, or possibly move to the side, it's from that angle.
Nice.
Don't take a step back.
Nice double left hook by Magsayo.
It was a sneaky little hook, and he didn't telegraph it.
As a rangefinder, and Magsayo trying to chop down heading with 20 seconds left in the second. Ramirez trying to split Magsayo's high guard with nice counter right from Magsayo.
Watch your feet, guys.
Uses the angle and another left. Nice body shot.
Throw that third punch, and there it is. He landed it. Where you inside with the double, triple jab inside. It's a good job.
Won Magsayo the round, to tell you the truth, is, he's...
Framed by Manuel Montiel,
Right there.
brother of former multi-division. And Ramirez telling us that really preparing for this fight is to be precise with his punches. Nice ducking under that left hook from Magsayo, coming forward, the high guard of Magsayo.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get slicker to land punches.
Ooh, there's a beautiful lead right hook and a right uppercut by Ramirez.
And he's hurt.
5, 6.
The fourth that Ramirez goes down, and here in round to break the defense of the veteran Ramirez. And punches coming forward, double left hook to the head.
Right hand from Magsayo, which is perfect on the chin. Ramirez looking for the knockout and the stoppage.
Ramirez looking to his corner as if to say, well, be comfortable by any stretch of the imagination, trying to down.
See, it's those follow-up punches once Magsayo jumps in. Third one he's landing.
Yeah, he is exactly what we're talking about, Joe. Exactly. I don't know why Magsayo is not jumping on him. He's hurt already.
Double right uppercuts by me, shot by Magsayo. Now he's opening up on Ramirez, but Ramirez beats.
Oh no, he's letting him breathe. He's letting them get away from him.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Really, really bad right now.
There's
Flash of heads.
Accidental headbutt.
Accidental headbutt by Revis Taylor. But it's been all Mark Magsayo here in the final minute. But as Abner has mentioned, he scored the knockdown, but he's out off the gas. And now clinching.
Stop.
Yeah, I mean, he started with single shots. He's finished. Yes, he knocked him down with a single right hand. But again, if you got him hurt already, you work your volume punching, and you connect those shots.
I have a feeling when he goes back to the corner, they're going to tell him next time you hurt him.
Not that would not be a good corner.
High guard by Magsayo. The jab from Ramirez follows up with the left, but just out of reach. Using his feet, backing up, but again, the knockdown now on the defense.
Up ground and just got hit with a little left hand. He let Ramirez back in the fight.
Time right there.
Manuel Montiel saw what we saw. Wants Ramirez to put us. Has been down once in this fight. 4th time of his career was
Watch those
to
heads.
Esau Cruz 2 fights ago, and then was knocked down for round 1 against Guillermo Osvaldo Salopi in May of 20.
All right, we got an accidental headbutt, no cut. Gentlemen, watch those heads, all right? So good.
And he rallied to beat Salopi via unanimous decision. Has been checked, and so have their heads. They've been warned now by referee Thomas Steve. Back the holding and the accidental clash of heads.
Well, and with his head and his hands up, and they bumped heads at southpaw. And not only that, they were banging each other to the back of the head. Nasty. And
chipping.
But the corner told him exactly what to do, which is pressure. Hey, this guy didn't want to. You go in there and throw punches, and Ramirez did just so.
Let it go. Stop,
Beautiful. The combination coming forward, battering Ramirez, resetting. There's the jab from Magsayo, but doesn't follow it up, and Ramirez throws shots against Magsayo.
Yeah,
Good straight left, counter left by Ramirez up.
He is trying. He's doing the pressure, but again, Magsayo should be smart. Be ready for Ramirez to throw the single 1-2.
Yeah, Ramirez openings very easily. He's throwing his punches and he's ducking, he's turning, backing out quickly after he finishes. He's not making it easy for Magsayo.
For himself.
No.
By not using the jab, I don't think he's working his way.
Yeah, I don't really think Magsayo should be taking a step backwards. So they're putting the pressure on, and I think he should continue to do it.
He continues to probe and shoot out the jab, pot-shotting, just really trying to keep Magsayo the distance. Magsayo with a huge edge in terms of but
That was beautiful. Double jab, right hand from Magsayo. That's how you do it. I mean, Ramirez is going to take that 2 steps back. Throw the right hand. He's in range.
Magsayo again leads with the right. Tied to a counter.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
As we have completed 4 of a scheduled in a division, that middleweight division. Of course, Carlos Adames defends the title against Terrell Kyron Davis, working with Stephen Breadman Edwards, whose male website and at boxingscene.com. But Kyron Davis, who of course he does on 2 weeks' notice to show his guts, he wants to be the wipe train. It's a real intriguing matchup, and it will see on Prime.
And he's got a smart guy in his corner with Stephen Edwards. Very good.
5th round begins here between Mark Magsayo.
Go.
Yeah, he's complaining, saying that I was behind.
A little less conversation, a little more action.
Chill out.
As well. And Thomas Taylor probably busier than he'd like to be in this fight.
Well, Magsayo went right back to the hip with the left hook. 2 in a row, even after.
Oh, he noticed they heard Ramirez, so he said, hey, I'm going to take my chances.
Magsayo ripped it to the body.
He's got to finish those hooks with a right hand or a right up.
And Magsayo opening up, but off balance.
Yeah, but beautiful work there from Magsayo. He threw a 3-punch combination.
Using the jab. Nice short uppercut on the inside.
Let it go, Mark.
Counter. There's the uppercuts from the left and right side.
Yeah, he must have landed 4 uppercuts right there, Magsayo. And Ramirez said, come on, let's do some more. He wants in the fight right now.
And the power punch advantage belongs to champion Mark Magsayo in his 2nd fight here at 100 and becoming a 2-division titleist. There's the check left hook.
Like when Magsayo gets that little bounce going, that means he's getting written right now. He's not letting off much.
And we talk about power punches, his shots following the knockdown and not able to really gauge the distance. Left hook to the liver.
Yeah, he noticed that liver shot is doing some damage. You want to continue to throw more than just one and stay in the inside. There it is. He landed 1, 2. He took a step back.
It's nice. That whole segment of him backing up and countering and going forward.
Mm-hmm. Letting Ramirez get off first.
Next facing the lefty Ramirez, who is a natural right-hander. Final 10 seconds of the first half of this bout. Magsayo missed the left hook, but then caught him now.
No, he knocked the one
and then scored one.
Yes.
Mouthpiece is over there, gentlemen. But you see how he's turning
that was it. There's the left hook, and there it goes flying.
That's a la Manny Pac.
Yeah, that was an awkward, very kind of clever right hand. Let's take a look right here. Magsayo just digs that hook and then right back up to the head there. Sometimes you don't want to give it away. You just drop it in there.
2nd half of this begins with Mark Magsayo against Edward. Magsayo was 4-1 with 1 knockout.
And he's starting to put the heat. He said he liked in the fighter meeting. He said he likes fighting. Unusual. We got a
uppercut there by Magsayo to Ramirez.
Got that right, Joe. Assumed so far. There's been who's perhaps stealing the round, but no, not enough. Magsayo in this round, and that's what he needs to do, like you mentioned, Joe. Get off first, and especially if Ramirez is not doing much. Had you worried there? A jab from Magsayo. I want to see that jab a lot more. Size him up.
Ramirez, but countered by Magsayo's jab. There's Ramirez comes, and then a thudding left hook to the body by Magsayo, who immediately...
He's really digging that left hook to the body. And look, that can pay off. And
his investments, hoping to pay dividends, and has already done so with a knockdown.
I'm a little surprised Magsayo's not mouthpiece went fine and puts a little bit more pressure on. Would you be...
Again, Magsayo. The body shot obviously is side, but again, not letting the other punches go or setting up after the hook that perhaps can land and will land.
Magsayo has champion referee Thomas Taylor warning him for rabid punching. Kind of open the eyes of others in one city. There's a body shot again, continue out, and Ramirez says...
Well, that one looked clean. It looked like it went around.
And that was Ramirez turning also.
Exactly.
big edge in body shots, landed his 100th total punch in this. The sixth stands up. Magsayo bouncing on his feet and missing. Olympic bronze medalist Alexander Gvozdyk. Knockout machine guaranteeing KOs. Faces former 140-pound belt holder Albert with a middleweight title fight. Newly minted champ Carlos Adames defends a PBC on PPV. 8 Eastern, 5. We begin round. Magsayo goes to the body, this time putting together a combination upstairs and down. A little more active to kick off the 7th.
Exactly, and he got a little wild from Ramirez. He's got to be careful. You know, sometimes you get real confident dropping the hand on the other side, and he got countered.
Yeah, and he has. He's been able to go, down, and Ramirez has capitalized on that. But again, Magsayo, again, one more pressure, one more volume. That right.
Magsayo landed 20 of 54 punches in round 63.
You know, Magsayo did against Figueroa, 2 points taken away.
Yeah,
I wonder, tired and that happening again. He's been pacing himself differently in this fight. No,
class shouldn't be an issue. More 4 pounds extra. Didn't have to boil down to those combination by Magsayo.
Yeah, that was.
He wants to open against Eduardo Ramirez again, a battle-tested veteran who's drawn 3 times and no contest. Not an easy out, but here, this is where he needs to, show everyone he wants to be a champion at 130.
Easy out one time.
Yeah, blown away by Isaac Cruz, and a lot of close loss.
And that knockout, that stoppage from Pitbull. The pressure, the volume, really explosive. He's got the combination, he's got the power, but again, pace is time.
I agree 1,000%. In on the end of the 7th round. You got a few more rounds left. If you want to say go for the knockout.
Yeah. Yeah, if you were the coach in there, you would tell him, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Just go out there and.
Well, with the caveat, I'd be saying, look, still keep your hands up good. Don't let it fall apart. While you're attacking. Keep a tight defense, but keep that here. I like I've told fighters before. Look, I'm back here and rest. I want you to work for 3 minutes out there, right?
Ramirez, who's the aggressor here to close out the 7th round, coming forward in effect. Magsayo on his back foot.
All right, stop. No rush. Straight back.
2 guys who were not on their back. BC Championship Fight Night at MGM Grand Garden number 8, and they are swinging for the fences to kick off the 8th frame.
Did you like that, Joe? Like how that's how I want you to be. It is true. Magsayo has to let his hands go, and there's a demonstration right there.
That's it.
Takes a step back, and then he forgets about it.
Yeah, he let him go in there. You only got a couple rounds left. Don't worry about gassing out.
But Ramirez, not enough power to earn the respect of Magsayo. Continues to come forward, changing levels, going to the body, dropping down, cut counter. And there's a left hand from Ramirez.
Yeah, he waited too long. He stayed there, and Ramirez took advantage of that uppercut. It was good. There for Jones, 70-62.
3-punch combo by Ramirez and hitting his glove, saying, let's make this a fight. You want to fight? Let's fight. A minute.
Yeah, Ramirez has been willing this whole fight to fight, except, at what he's been doing from the outside and inside, quite frankly.
Proved to be aggressive and versatile throughout his career, in terms of output, and has some sneaky power at times, but tonight, as much as he has tried to come forward and burst, Magsayo's jabs also kept him at bay.
Especially at this new weight class, like you would want Magsayo to show, this 130 division that, hey, welcome, but, I have not seen that great performance.
Able to cut off the ring, he's just walking, just following Magsayo, continues to his feet, but there's a lead left hook, but nothing on the follow-up. So,
at this point, Ramirez needs a knockout, no doubt about it. And I think he's trying. He's looking for the knockout.
And this, as Magsayo, you'd like to see a little more. You'd like to see him try to at least close the show and really make a weight. But are you happy with his aggression and his action?
It's a good outing, good first outing. 130. And remember, and he's fighting a southpaw. Doesn't happy with what that might go. I think we got one more.
Number 9.
I mentioned that producing big numbers, and that's exactly what his trainer Manuel Montiel's offensive output. Last round, Magsayo 18 of 60.
Yeah, the corner was really happy with that last round from Ramirez. Keep throwing, let those hands go, and you know what? He will listen.
That's the only round they've given him so far, but, you know, look, he needs some minutes left to do it.
But like you mentioned in the last round, Joe, if you're Magsayo, Ramirez does not have the power to hurt you for the stoppage. I think Magsayo can get it if he tries.
But not before 10, and again, referee Thomas Taylor.
I got it. Head up. Go.
Tom Taylor, a great referee.
This is, round fight since October of 2020 when he won a split 7 fights ago. He is 2-2 in 12-rounders, Magsayo. We talked about Terray Vargas and Brendan Figueroa, and now Magsayo upstairs after Ramirez
caught that right
Ramirez
hook, right.
made it like it. And now Magsayo coming forward with an upper left hook by Magsayo. But you're right, Abner leading weight. He's aggressive.
Yeah, at least he's trying now. He's letting those hands. We'll take advantage of that and land that uppercut.
I don't know why Magsayo backed down Ramirez with some heavy-duty shots there. You know, you got one more round after that. He had a good thing going. He had a nice little round.
Teal wanted more offensive output, not getting it from Ramirez here in the 9. Magsayo 19 of 44. By Magsayo with 45 seconds left in the... Nice body shot. Ramirez trying to get to work on the body. What the heck was that by Magsayo? In MMA, it's not. Nice, beautiful right hook. Turned it into an uppercut with the same trajectory.
Yeah, you know, uppercuts Magsayo. He's really a good fighter. I just wish he'd see if he can go for the knockout here.
Justin Valoria record the stoppage over Angel Cuts, and Abner, Mark Magsayo, he likes to body rock.
If you're ever going to see some replays of Mark Magsayo landing that body shot to the body and the head. There it is again, beautiful. Back with something. Again, that's what I want to see from Magsayo when he lands the body work, but beautiful work to the body from Mark Magsayo.
Ramirez has got to go for 12. He's way down here.
Referee Thomas Taylor bringing the two fighters to the center aisle, well ahead on unofficial score. Joe Goosen's scorecard in his class was hoping to record an impressive victory, some attention from the sanctioning bodies at 130. Magsayo has been down twice in his career. KO shot in order to win this one.
Yeah, the only thing about that is that the power to do that, but you know the shots are there because Magsayo right there, perfect right there from Magsayo, also making a miss. Yeah, that's
2 of 14 through the first minute of the
Ramirez has got Magsayo's nose bleeding pretty badly right because I didn't see it last round.
The sense of urgency needs through the vein on Ramirez. Just
don't get up,
back.
Come on,
Tony Awards tomorrow night.
Give me the gloves.
On Broadway. Back we go. A minute and a half left. Nice body shot from Magsayo. Doesn't follow up, doesn't put together combinations, does not put together a sustained
uppercut actually from Magsayo. Right uppercut, but like you mentioned,
counter.
He got hit with a right hook and a left hand by Ramirez.
So just over a minute left in the fight.
From Magsayo, he's going to go back and watch this tape and then just learn from.
Double jab by Magsayo, triple jab misses. With any amount of vitriol looking towards Magsayo. Magsayo using angles, using the jab. Last 30 seconds, he's well ahead on the scorecards. The veteran Mark Magsayo shelling up, backing up. Now Ramirez frustrated, wanting a good old-fashioned tear-up. He's Mark Magsayo, 130 pounds, seems to have Ramirez. 100.